wait till the clan leader summons you. He is in talks.
You know what tradition demands. Clan Urdnot must respond. Your reforms will not go unopposed. You risk appearing weak at a critical time.
Shepard.
Good enough? Excuse me.
Out of my... Shepard! My friend. You look well for dead, Shepard. Should have known the Void couldn't hold you.
Wrex, looks like you've done well for yourself.
Not for me, Shepard. For all Krogan. Clan Urdnot is just the start. When I'm done, we will be one people again.
You abandoned many traditions to get your way. Dangerous.
Speak when spoken to, Uvenk. I'll drag your clan to glory whether it likes it or not. Now, Shepard, what brings you here? How's the Normandy?
Normandy died, more permanently than I did. I'm back, fighting the odds. Sounds like you've got big changes ahead for the Krogan.
We are making a neutral ground where all clans are welcome. Fertile females can be shared among clans. We will strengthen the race as a whole.
You threaten everything that makes us strong. It will not last.
Maybe. Until then, you're lucky to be a part of it.
Sounds ambitious. How's it gone so far?
Better than I'd feared. Worse than I'd hoped.
It can't continue. You are going against what makes us strong.
Sounds like you're not making friends.
Traditionalists like Uvenk are chained Varen, always fighting, guiding their pathetic stick in the ground. When the smoke clears, I can plant the flag on their corpses and rally the rest around a new Krogan hub.
I hope that works well for your people. But back to the reason I'm here.
We don't often allow aliens to do business on Tuchanka, but you're an exception.
I have a Krogan on my crew. He has some kind of sickness and needs treatment.
Where are you from, whelp? Was your clan destroyed before you could learn what is expected of you?
I have no clan. I was tank bred by Warlord Okir. My line distilled from Kredok, Moro, Shiagar.
You recite warlords, but you are the offspring of a syringe.
I am pure Krogan. You should be in awe.
Okir is a very old name. A very hated name.
He is dead.
Of course. You're with Shepard. How could he be alive?
I need Grunt back up to speed. What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. He's becoming a full adult.
Adolescence? Can't we just take him to Omega and buy him a few dances?
I don't care what aliens call it. Krogan undergo the rite of passage.
Too far, Wrex. Your clan may rule, but this thing is not Krogan.
Idiot. So, Grunt, do you wish to stand with Urdnot?
We didn't come all this way for nothing.
Yes, my blood demands this.
Good boy. Give him a good show and he'll set you on the path. You are Urdnot Grunt. Welcome.
Good to see you, Wrex. Sure you can't come with us?
Wish I could. But I need to keep these short-sighted fools in line.
I need to go. We'll go over this another time.
Hunt well, Shepard.
Welcome to Afterlife. How may I serve you?
I'll just have something to drink.
Of course.
I didn't think aliens could live like this. Freaks, fights, noise. These people think they're Krogan. Shepard.
Just checking in. How you doing?
Urdnot Grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Wrex said I was normal. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard. And we better not run out of targets.
There's no danger of that. They're practically lining up.
Everyone gets a turn. Ha! Wouldn't want it any other way. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them. There's this one imprint, a Solarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them?
Can you focus that on our real enemy? Or do I have to lock you up for the ship's safety?
Talk like that and it won't be your choice. Just so you're clear where we stand. So what did you want?
I need you to stay in line, Grunt. If you can't stay focused, you're a danger.
I'd never stab you in the back, Shepard. Warriors like you and me, straight to the face. Kidding. See, now we're having fun. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. Now, let's find something big to kill.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. Some calibrations. That's about the best I can do.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually.
Honestly, Garrus.
Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly. She suggested we settle it in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess. Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9...
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Shepard,
How are you holding up?
holding up. An apt turn of phrase. I do feel as if I'm holding myself up. Like the force of gravity were pulling down on me.
I don't understand.
I failed to save my son. I will either die on this mission, or I will die a few months after. My wife is dead. My son is lost. My body's acts in this life are tales never to be told. When I'm gone, it will be as if I'd never lived. So I ask you, what is the point? The dark between the stars is enormous.
I've led people who think like that into battle. At best, they get themselves killed. At worst, they take others with them.
Don't worry. I'll perform the mission. No one else will die for my failures.
We did the best we could. If you want to sit here moping, that's your call. But when I look outside, I see a hell of a lot of stars in the galaxy.
The galaxy is small compared to the endless sea of dark space.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
Don't insult me, Shepard. You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. I appreciate these chats we have.
You've spent a lot of your life alone, Thane.
Work fulfilled me. Reading. I barely spoke to anyone outside my family. It seems there will be no one to mourn me when I die. You're the only friend I've made in 10 years.
If I had any complaint about you, it would be the occasional bout of self-pity. Like that one just now.
It's clear my conversation skills have atrophied.
This crew is pretty diverse. You must have something in common with some of them. Get out of this room and talk to them.
I shall consider it. I won't keep you.
Commander, can I help you with something?
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Sounds good. I could use some downtime. There's always something, right? The way some people talk, we may as well be dead already. Hard for the crew to relax on this kind of job.
You all right, Jacob?
I covered this. The stuff we're dealing with, way more important than any of my personal shit. Let it go, Shepard, I have.
I've been around long enough to know you're bottling things up. I can't have any crew member distracted like that.
There's only two ways this'll go. It's a real problem, and you can't fix it with Psych 101. Or, it's nothing, and you're just dragging it up for no reason. Neither helps.
I'll ask around, see if I can find you a shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, I bet you can. Pain in the ass.
I'm not trying to be a good guy. I just have a job to do. We need a positive attitude if we're gonna stand a chance.
I'll march into whatever hell you want, but not with a fake smile on my face. Nothing positive about grinning like an idiot.
I hear that.
You owe me some decent R&R when we're done. Talk to you later, Shepard.
Incoming message from Admiral Stephen Hackett, Alliance HQ.
Commander Shepard, I need to discuss a sensitive matter with you privately.
I'll take this in my quarters.
Commander, thank you for your time. I'll keep this brief. We have a deep cover operative out in Batarian space. Just this morning I received word that the Batarians arrested her. They're holding her in a secret prison outpost on terrorism charges. I need you to infiltrate the prison and get her out of there. As a favor to me, I'm asking you to go in alone.
The Batarians won't take kindly to the Alliance breaking into a secret prison.
You keep this quiet, Shepard, and there's nothing to worry about.
So why call me? I thought the Alliance denies...
Hackett out.
What do you need?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up.
Hey,
Hey!
gotta go.
Okay.
My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You tell me.
I can't tell you why you're special.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
You wouldn't have heard of anything I like.
You think my taste in music is shallow.
If you've heard of it, it's already too mainstream for me.
If something is obscure, it doesn't speak to the soul.
The music of your people has always seemed special to me.
That's vague. 2,500 years as a spacefaring race, remember?
I like everything about Asari, including your music.
There's so very much to dislike about my people, including our music.
Keep up with me. I'm talking about Asari house music.
I prefer this music.
Is my opinion that important to you?
It must be. I'm talking to you.
I'm fascinated by Justicars.
I'm not.
But you're an Asari. You must have some opinion about them.
I said I don't want to discuss it. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I experimented when I was younger, but I've outgrown that.
That's admirable. What else have you outgrown, I wonder?
The question is, what new interests have I developed?
Why don't you tell me?
I don't care what you do with your spare time. Show me the same courtesy.
I'd hate for you to miss out on a life-changing experience.
I don't need chemical help to get through my day.
Very prudent. Very cautious.
I don't like talking about drugs.
I see. I'll warn you. I like to let a conversation ramble where it will. I might make you a little uncomfortable.
I think I'll go now.
Really? I thought I felt a connection.
I do too.
You had me worried for a moment there.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
You've got quite an imagination.
I thought you did as well.
There are certain pieces that grab me.
What really moves you?
If I saw an image of you, that would move me.
Oh, that's, sweet of you to say.
Art just doesn't interest me.
Well, it's not for everyone. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen bids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
They're mindless entertainment.
I don't consider myself mindless, but perhaps I'm not as smart as you.
What do you think of the ones with a lot of action?
Watching spaceships explode?
It's death on a grand scale. Violence, magnified.
No thanks.
I guess your mind is closed about that.
You know what? I'm gonna get us some drinks.
I'm open.
The least I can do to pay you back for all the wonderful conversation.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I just need a terminal, that's all. It's been an eternity since I was in a club.
Thanks for sharing. Go away.
I should go.
Whatever.
Maybe we have the same kind of situation with our families. My parents were killed by slavers when I was 16. I've been independent ever since.
How awful for you.
How about your family?
I don't have a family.
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
I'm not changed by the places I go. They're changed by me.
That's impressive.
I love finding and opening new sectors of space.
Discovering another ball of gas with bits of cold dead rock around it?
There's untapped resources out there.
I like creds as much as anyone, I suppose.
Every journey ends at home.
I left home as a child and never went back.
It's a chance to see family and friends again.
I think I've said that I never got to experience that.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
If you're the strongest, you have the power.
That's certainly true. Among children.
If you don't think it's true everywhere, you're fooling yourself.
That must be it.
Do you think this conversation is about power?
Of course it is.
I sat down for a conversation, not a power struggle.
Now you're toying with me.
An obsession with power is a sign of insecurity.
I think you might be right.
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I know what I like.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
I think I'll go now.
Really? I thought I felt a connection.
I didn't feel any connection at all.
Thank you for the insight. You're missing out on a true experience. Excuse me while I get a drink.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
The standards must be low. You're here.
It's pathetic when humans try to talk big. Bartender, give me another drink.
Buy me a drink and maybe you'll embrace
What'll you have?
This place is dead. A free ride of drinks would get people actually excited about being here.
This isn't a charity. You want to pay for something?
Good point. Maybe that's not the best idea.
What can I do for you then?
Free drinks for everyone. On me.
Are you sure? There's a lot of people here tonight. It won't be cheap.
I said it. Let's make it happen.
Hey, everyone! A round of drinks courtesy of this fine gentleman.
Hey.
Hey!
Wanna dance? Watch this.
No, No thanks. I'm happy with just me and the music.
Mr. Moreau, how is my ship?
Feels a little empty, sir.
I just wanted you to know you are a valuable asset to all of humanity.
But Shepard's dead. What are we supposed to do?
He was always too idealistic. We go on.
Great.
Huh. Looks like you've recovered.
Admiral Hackett.
Sounds like you went through hell down there. How are you feeling?
Fine. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
I decided to debrief you in person. What the hell happened out there, Commander?
I didn't leave any details out of my report.
Well, I was hoping to hear it from you. I hope you could fill in the leap of logic.
There's nothing else I could do.
Damn shame.
No doubt about it.
I happen to agree with you. Unfortunately, not everyone will see it that way.
So what do you suggest?
You'll have to go to Earth and face the music. It's not a matter of preference, Shepard.
I'll gladly stand trial once this mission is done.
Glad to see working with Cerberus hasn't stripped away your sense of honor.
Thank you, Admiral.
I don't like Cerberus or the way they do things. Do whatever you have to do out here. But when Earth calls, you make sure you're there with your dress blues on, ready to take the hit.
Yes, sir.
You've done a hell of a thing, Commander.
Shepard, you're making a habit of costing me more than time and money.
You get the help you deserve.
And what about the rest of humanity?
I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you. I'm getting a lot of bullshit on this line.
Don't try my patience. Cerberus is humanity. I should have known you'd choke.
I'm not looking for your approval. Humanity needs a leader who's looking out for them. From now on, I'm doing things my way, whether you agree or not.
Don't turn your back on me, Shepard. I made you. I brought you back from the dead.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
It seems like forever since I was an Alliance soldier. First I get tapped for the Spectres, now Cerberus.
You succeed against odds most people wouldn't even take on. It's no wonder everyone wants you on their side. But I know it wears on you. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
I'm okay. Really. It's been rough, but we'll get it done.
You've certainly made a good start, even if those idiots on the council won't admit it.
They can't call us young or primitive anymore.
Young? You know, I'm 108. 109 in a couple of months.
I should get you something nice.
You're alive again. I've got everything I want. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for?
It's not what I'm fighting for. It's what I'm fighting against. Everything. People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. Mercs, Geth, Varen, Thresher Maws. Some days it's like the whole damn galaxy is trying to kill me.
It should have picked an easier fight. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.